The Greatest Salesman in the World by Mandino, episode 59 from Best Book Bits. This book was published in 1968 and weighing in at a tiny 111 pages. The Greatest Salesman in the World is a book that serves as a guide to a philosophy of salesmanship and success, telling the story of Hafid, a poor camel boy who achieves a life of abundance. What you are today is not important, for in this runaway bestseller, you will learn how to change your life by applying the secrets you're about to discover in the ancient scrolls. This is my take on the best book bits I found worth capturing. If you like what you hear, I strongly suggest you buy the book using the link in the description. So without further ado, I bring you The Greatest Salesman in the World. I will persist until I succeed. I have always counted your friendship as my greatest asset. You have mastered the art of living, not for yourself alone, but for others, and this concern has stamped thee above all as a man among men. Time is the most precious commodity I possess, and the hourglass of my life is nearly filled. No other trade or profession has more opportunity for one to rise from poverty to great wealth than that of a salesman. Wealth should never be your goal in life. Your words are eloquent, but they are mere words. True wealth is of the heart, not of the purse. Do not aspire for wealth and labour not only to be rich. Strive instead for happiness, to be loved and to love, and most important, to acquire peace of mind and serenity. Whatever aid I give thee will be as a grain of sand compared to the mountains you must move for yourself. The rewards are great if one succeeds, but the rewards are great only because so few succeed. Many succumb to despair and fail without realizing that they already possess all the tools needed to acquire great wealth. Obstacles are necessary for success because in selling, as in all careers are of importance, victory comes only after many struggles and countless defeats. Yet each struggle, each defeat sharpens your skills and strengths. Your courage and your endurance, your ability and your confidence, and thus each obstacle is a comrade in arms forcing you to become better or quit. Never feel ashamed for trying and failing, for he who has never failed is he who has never tried. Failure will never overtake you if you are determined to succeed is strong enough. Share half of whatever wealth I would acquire with others less fortunate. The scroll marked 1. Today I begin a new life. Failure will no longer be my payment for my struggle. Just as nature made no provision for my body to tolerate pain, neither has it made any provision for my life to suffer failure. Failure, like pain, is alien to me. In the past, I accepted it as I accepted pain. Now I reject it, and I'm prepared for wisdom and principles which will guide me out of the shadows into the sunlight of wealth, position, and happiness far beyond my extravagant dreams. Time teaches all things to he who lives forever, but I have not the luxury of eternity. Yet within my allocated time, I must practice the art of patience, for nature acts never in haste. Experience teaches thoroughly, yet her course of instruction devours men's years, so the value of her lessons diminishes with the time necessary to acquire her special wisdom. Experience is comparable to fashion. An action that proved successful today will be unworkable and impractical tomorrow. For what is success other than a state of mind? Failure is always described in one way. Failure is man's inability to reach his goals in life, whatever they may be. The only difference between those who have failed and those who succeeded in life lies in the difference of their habits. Good habits are the key to all success. Bad habits are the unlocked door to failure. Thus, the first law I will obey, which precedeth all others, is, I will form good habits and become their slave. As a child, I was slave to my impulses. Now I am a slave to my habits, as are all grown men. My actions are ruled by appetite, passion, prejudice, greed, love, fear, entertainment, habit, and the worst of these tyrants is habit. Therefore, I must be a slave to habit. Let me be a slave to good habits. My bad habits must be destroyed and new furrows prepared for good seed. I will form good habits and become their slave. For it is another of nature's law that only a habit can subdue another habit. Thus, a new and good habit is born. For when an act becomes easy through consistent repetition, it becomes a pleasure to perform. And if it is a pleasure to perform, it is man's nature to perform it often. When I perform it often, it becomes a habit, and I become a slave, and since it is a good habit, this is my will. Scroll mark 2. I will greet this day with love in my heart, for this is the greatest secret of success in all ventures. Muscle can split a shield and even destroy life, but only the unseen power of love can open the hearts of men. I will make love my greatest weapon, and none of whom I call can defend against its force. My love will melt all hearts like the sun whose rays soften the coldest clay. I will look on all things with love, and I will be born again. If I have no other qualities, I can succeed with love alone. Without it, I will fail, though I possess all the knowledge and skills of the world. I will greet this day with love, and I will succeed. The scroll mark 3. I will persist until I succeed. If I persist, if I continue to try, if I continue to charge forward, I will succeed. The prizes of life are at the end of each journey, not near the beginning, and if it is not given to me to know how many steps are necessary in order to reach my goal. Failure I may still encounter are the 1000th step, yet success hides behind the next bend in the road. Never will I know how close it lies until I turn the corner. Always will I take another step. If that is of no avail, I will take another step, and yet another. In truth, one step at a time is not too difficult. I will persist until I succeed. Henceforward, I will consider each day's effort as but one blow of my blade against a mighty oak. The first blow might not cause a tremor in the wood, nor the second, nor the third. Each blow of itself may be trifling and seem of no consequence. Yet from childish swipes the oak will eventually tumble. So it will be with my efforts of today. I will never consider defeat, and I will remove from my vocabulary such words as phrases as quit, cannot, unable, impossible, out of question, improbable, failure, unworkable, hopeless, and retreat, for they are words of the fools. I will avoid despair, but if this disease of the mind should infect me, then I will work on in despair. I will toil and I will endure. I will ignore the obstacles at the feet and keep mine eye on the goals above my head. For I know that where dry deserts end, green grass grows. I will remember the ancient law of averages, and I will bend it to my good. I will persist with knowledge that each failure to sell will increase my chance for success at the next attempt. Each misfortune I will encounter, I will carry in the seed of tomorrow's good luck. I must have the night to appreciate the day. I must fail often to succeed only once. I will try and try and try again. Each obstacle I will consider as a mere detour to my goal and a challenge to my profession. I will persist and develop my skills as the mariner develops his by learning to ride out the wrath of each storm. Nor will I allow yesterday's success to lure me into today's complacency, for this is the great foundation of failure. I will forget the happening of the day that is gone, whether they were good or bad, and greet the new sun with confidence that this will be the best day of my life. So long as there is breath in me, that long I will persist, for now I know one of the greatest principles of success. If I persist long enough, I will win. I will persist, I will win. The scroll marked 4. I am nature's greatest miracle. Since the beginning of time, never has there been another with my mind, my heart, my eyes, my ears, my hands, my hair, my mouth. None that came before, none that lived today, and none that came tomorrow can walk and talk and move and think exactly like me. All men are my brothers, yet I am different from each. I am a unique creature. I am a unique creature of nature. I am rare, and there is value in all rarity. Therefore, I am valuable. I am in the end a product of thousands of years of evolution. Therefore, I am better equipped in both mind and body than all the emperors and wise men who preceded me. I am not on this earth by chance. I am here for a purpose, and that purpose is to grow into a mountain, not to shrink to a grain of sand. Henceforth I will apply all efforts to become the highest mountain of all, and I will strain my potential until it cries for mercy. Also will I seek consistently to improve my manners and graces, for they are the sugar to which all are attracted. I am nature's greatest miracle. I will concentrate my energy on the challenge of the mountain, and my actions will help me forget all else. I have been given eyes to see and a mind to think, and now I know a great secret of life, for I perceive at last that all my problems, discouragements, and heartaches, in truth, great opportunities in disguise. The scroll marked 5. I will live this day as if it is my last. This day is all I have, and these hours are now my eternity. I greet the sunrise with cries of joy as a prisoner who is reprieved from death. I lift my arms with thanks for the priceless gift of a new day. I have but one life, and life is naught but a measurement of time. When I waste one, I destroy the other. If I wasted today, I destroyed the last page of my life. Therefore, each hour of this day I will cherish, for it can never return. It cannot be banked today to be withdrawn on the morrow, for who can trap the wind? Each minute of the day I will gasp with both hands and fondle with love, for its value is beyond price. What dying man can purchase another breath, though he willing give all his gold? What price dare I place on the hours ahead? I will make them priceless. I will avoid with fury the kills of time. Procrastination I will destroy with action. Doubt I will bury under faith. Fear I will dismember with confidence. The scroll marked 6. Today I will master of my emotions. All of nature is a circle of moods, and I am part of nature, and so, like the tides, my moods will rise, my moods will fall. Yesterday's joy will become tomorrow's sadness, yet today's sadness will grow into tomorrow's joy. Inside me is a wheel, constantly turning from sadness to joy, from exultation to depression, from happiness to melancholy. Weak is he who permits his thoughts to control his actions. Strong is he who forces his actions to control his thoughts. If I feel depressed, I will sing. If I feel sad, I will laugh. If I feel ill, I will double my labour. If I feel fear, I will plunge ahead. If I feel inferior, I will wear new garments. If I feel uncertain, I will raise my voice. If I feel poverty, I will think wealth to come. If I feel incompetent, I will remember past success. If I feel insignificant, I will remember my goals. Today I will master of my emotions. If I become overconfident, I will recall my failures. If I overindulge, I will think of past hungers. If I feel complacency, I will remember my competition. If I enjoy moments of greatness, I will remember moments of shame. If I feel all-powerful, I will try to stop the wind. If I attain great wealth, I will remember one unfed mouth. If I become overly proud, I'll remember a moment of weakness. If I feel my skill is unmatched, I will look at the stars. I am prepared to control whatever personally awakes in me each day. I will master my moods through positive action, and when I master my moods, I will control my destiny. I will become master of myself. I will become great. The scroll marks 7. I will laugh at the world. No living creature can laugh except man. Trees may bleed when they are wounded, and beasts in the field will cry in pain and hunger. Yet only I have the gift of laughter, and it is mine to use whenever I choose. Henceforth, I will cultivate the habit of laughter. I will smile, and my digestion will improve. I will chuckle, and my burdens will be lightened. I will laugh, and my life will be lengthened. For this is the greatest secret of long life, and now it's mine. And today of all, I will laugh at myself, for man is the most comical when he takes himself too seriously. Never will I fall into the trap of the mind, for though I will be nature's greatest miracle, am I not mere a grain tossed about by the winds of time? This too shall pass, for all the worldly things shall indeed pass. When I am heavy with heartache, I shall console myself that this too shall pass. When I am puffed with success, I shall warn myself that this too shall pass. When I am strangled in poverty, I shall tell myself that this too shall pass. When I am burdened with wealth, I shall tell myself, this too shall pass. And so long as I can laugh, never will I be poor. This then is one of nature's greatest gifts, and I will waste it no more. Only with laughter and happiness can I truly become a success. Only with laughter and happiness can I enjoy the fruits of my labour. The scroll marked 8. Today I will multiply my value 100-fold. First I will set goals for the day, the week, month, the year, and my life. In setting my goals, I will consider my best performance of the past and multiply it 100-fold. This will be the standard by which I live in the future. Never will I be concerned that my goals are too high, for it is not better to aim my spear at the moon and strike only an eagle, than to aim my spear at the eagle and strike only a rock. Let others build a cave with their clay. I will build a castle with mine. Today I will surpass every action which I performed yesterday. I will climb today's mountains to the utmost of my ability. Yet tomorrow I will climb higher than today, and the next will be the higher than tomorrow. To surpass the deeds of others is unimportant. To surpass my own deeds is all. Today I will multiply my value 100-fold. I will commit not the terrible crime of aiming too low. I will do the work that a failure will not do. I will always let my reach exceed my grasp. I will never be content with my performance in the market. I will always raise my goals as soon as they are attained. I will always strive to make the next hour better than this one. I will always announce my goals to the world. Yet never will I proclaim my accomplishments. Let the world instead approach me with praise, and may I have the wisdom to receive it in humility. The scroll marked 9. I will act now. My dreams are worthless. My plans are dust. My goals are impossible. All are of no value unless they are followed by action. Action is the food and drink which will nourish my success. My procrastination has held me back, was born of fear, and now I recognize this secret mind from the depth of the courageous hearts. Now I know that to conquer fear I must always act without hesitation, and the flutters in my heart will vanish. I will not avoid the tasks of today and charge them to tomorrow, for I know that tomorrow never comes. Let me act now, even though my actions may not bring happiness or success, for it is better to act and fail than not to act and flounder. Only action determines my value in the marketplace, and to multiply my value, I will multiply my actions. I will walk where the failures fear to walk. I will work where the failures seek to rest. I will talk when the failure remains silent. I will call on 10 who can buy my goods, where the failure makes grand plans to call one. The scroll marked 10. I will pray for guidance. I will pray, but my cries for help will only be cries for guidance. Only for guidance will I pray, that I may be shown the way to acquire these things, and my prayer will always be answered. That's it. Thanks for watching episode 59 from Best Book Bits. Mandino, the greatest salesman in the world. Follow us on social. Search us on Facebook, Instagram, #BestBookBits, and Twitter @BestBookBits. If you liked the video, purchase the book on Amazon by clicking the link in the video description. Subscribe to our channel, give me feedback on what you think, and give us a thumbs up. And if there is a book you want me to do a summary on, let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.